Ooh, look at the Chatty McChattersons hanging out in the chatty chats already. You guys, thank you for popping in. Heather of Sunflower Fields Designs, how are you doing? Oops. Oh, let's turn off the radio. At least I can hear me. She's lurking. Living my crafty life through you. Yay. Dawn the Crafty Visage. Hello, hello. Mr. Jim Eber, how are you doing, sir? Thunderstorms and tornado watches. Please be safe out there. Deborah got a tornado warning. She lives 4 hours up in Canada. I don't want the tornadoes, but I don't mind a good thunderstorm, so thunderstorm, come visit me. Just don't put out my power. Crap by Jay is asking if Dawn is gonna go live this week. She is not sure. Oh, I can't even imagine. I've got hormone weight. Oh my goodness. Trying to lose weight. I gave up on that. I am what I am, and there we go. Jana Mays, hello, hello. Oh, again, that's what I said last time. So hopefully it's right. And Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. The last boom shook the windows. May that be the worst of it. You guys, I'm feeling colorful today. So I was putting stuff away. I know. What? Who does that? Hey, Gloria L. How are you doing? Jana. Yeah. Yep, Jana. Woo, yay. Jana. Sorry. Sometimes some things just go through the brain and come out the mouth. Suzette, a long time no see. I hope you're doing well. So we scored a paper pack at the Dollar Tree a while back, and I don't know, it's not really paper. To me, it's more like a chipboard or a thin card board, you know, like when you get a stencil and they have that piece of cardboard in there to keep, that's kind of what it's like. It's super thick. And this all came in one pack, which is amazing enough for $1.25, right? I spy with my little eye, butterfly does. That's very rhymey. T's watching while she cleans. Fabulous. Oh, somebody loves my vibes because it's a Monday. Y'all had to start your week off working. I don't work, so I'm gonna share my I didn't have to work. Sorry you did. No, joking. Right though. Can't have a bad vibe on a Monday for my viewers. They would just be ugh. Okay, so we do have butterflies, but I also have my stained glass window. This is a 2-piece die. It's designed by Simon Hurley under the Spellbinders brand. However, you can pretty much get it anywhere. And if you got friends and followers, use those affiliate links. But I digress. And we're also using the Brilliant Butterflies. Also another Simon Hurley. It's a Simon Hurley kind of day. Gloria Wolf, how are ya? So we have a piece. Oh, you guys. We have a piece of the best black cardstock ever invented sitting in our hot little hands. This is the Ranger Black Heavy Stock. I call it the black hole paper. Okay, this is why. Black hole paper, regular black paper. Do you see Ranger heavy stock, black heavy stock by Ranger, your local Michaels and Joann's. Okay, very big difference. If you want black paper, this is what you're gonna need. And because we love our black hole paper and we covet it and we savor it, we're gonna do some creative cutting, because I want the background piece, which isn't going to be very much, to be black with just this little bit of white. I actually just trim this so it would sit on there. Okay, so I know this is the size of this. Now this piece, okay, we're gonna pick a nice pretty paper, which I already was kind of liking this one, right? So we're gonna cut this one with this, and it's gonna be our background piece, because when we cut this is like our lead, right? This piece is like our lead, so it's all of the, and all these pieces will pop out, and we want to put our lead piece over that so we'll see all of our things. Oh my gosh. You guys, I am so sorry. Something attacked my allergies today, and I didn't get my Benadryl in soon enough. I may have to take another Benadryl. And then I'll be out like a light. One Benadryl, we're okay. 2 Benadryls, we're done. We're done. We're off the charts. We're taking a nap. Okay, so what we need to do is a little bit of planning. We're going to be putting this rainbow card over this, okay? So we want to make sure that we're going to have enough room for that. Okay, so we're going to put this on the inside, right? And that's where we're going to want to cut that, because we want to make sure that we can put this nice big piece over that. So I'm just going to adjust that a little bit, like so. We're going to lift that carefully. We're going to get our minty mint tape. Yeah, I'm so sorry for the sniffles, you guys. My nose is like a faucet right now. And, yeah. So we're going to be very mindful. We're going to hold that there. We're going to put that right there. We have to be kind of precise, not ton, because we'll have a little bit of wiggle room. Not a ton, but a little bit. So we're gonna get that on there, okay? And then we're gonna get our cutting mats. You know, I think here's the thing. I've been noticing my magic mats have been warping while I'm gone, you guys. Because I run them through the machine, they're nice and flat, and then like right now they're warpy, and I think it's because it's hot in my craft room and I've been laying them over the Gemini, which doesn't support both sides. I think they're warping in the heat, but I take and I rebend them, okay? So I think I need to find a flat spot to store them, because I think they're just getting a little too melty up here because it's hot. It gets hot in the attic. I am using my AC. Okay, we're gonna be careful. So we're gonna put this on our magic mat. We're gonna get that in there, and then we're gonna send this through. I'm gonna send it through twice, because it's very intricate and the black hole paper is a little on the thick side. Okay. So we're gonna hold this together so nothing pops apart. Okay. Do I need to cut it twice? You guys, I don't even know. I feel like... Did it all pop through? Maybe I don't need to. Nope. You know what? I think we're okay. I think we're okay. You can save these pieces and maybe cut this out again in a metallic and then put the black pieces back in with a metallic frame. That would be kind of pretty. So we're gonna peel our tape and hang it up. I'm just hanging my tape up on the shelf because, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, and then we're gonna get our wheel. And no. We're just gonna, oh, that's not gonna work. That'll take me forever. Flingy bits! Get off my card! We'll get it. We'll get it. I mean, it did cut through. It cut beautifully. Look at this. Nice quality Spellbinders dies. Never have an issue with Spellbinders die. Not to say there won't ever be an issue, because it's manufacturing. But if you have a problem with your dies not cutting and you've done all the things, just contact them. You never know. It might just be a bad one. Because that happens, right? It might not be any fault of their own, because they can't test everything that goes out. They do a one and done kind of thing. Maybe a couple. Does the tape move every day like the elf on the shelf? Actually, no. My tape actually has a home. So I just take it and I drop it right in its spot. I have a neat little organizer that it stays on. As long as I put it in its home. But you know, sometimes it's like, where did I put that? But look at how pretty this stained. You know what? I did this wrong. No, that's not going to work. Oh, that's not going to work because, okay. No, it'll work. Don't worry. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. This cut out. I don't know what I was thinking. Because it didn't cut it out, right? So I need to put the other piece on, which will work, I think. Okay, we'll get it. We'll get it. I just now dawned on me that, hey, this is still attached and it's not quite what we want. Or is it? Does it matter? Well, let me think on this now, because it did something that I wasn't expecting. What if we just, oh yeah. So we don't even have to cut the arch out. Right? Because look it. So we'll just cut a section of this where we want it to show through, and we'll just make sure it sits behind our black hole paper. Well, that's even better. That's even better. Because we did a good job of keeping this in the center, so I think that's going to work just fine. To think. I was thinking something else, but this works out way better, I think. I want the magnetic magic mat so bad. I do. But I gotta wait, you guys. I gotta wait. I gotta make some monies. Gotta make some monies. This black hole paper is so buttery too. Like, you can ink on it. You can do all sorts of techniques on it. It's really, really nice paper. But my favorite is embossing. Metallic embossing on this black hole paper is so scrumdiddlyumptious. Sandy, hello, hello. Yes, and I'll show you the papers. I've showed it before, but we'll go through the paper pad again from the Dollar Tree. They had a few different ones, but this one spoke to me more than the other ones did. But, you know, it just goes to show that sometimes you can find some really unique stuff in the weirdest of places. The Dollar Tree of all places. Linda G, hello, hello. How are ya? This wonderful Monday evening of Pattern Paper Monday. So if you have a stained glass thing, or even stripities, like we have those striped cover plates, cut them out in black, because this would be really cute with a striped black parts to cover, you know, to cover. If we can get these little pieces out. They're just rolling everywhere, you guys. But it does cut beautifully, the black hole paper. It's a little tight because it's a nice quality thick paper, and so it's just holding the pieces. If I'd have run it through twice, I think these would have popped out a lot easier, but we're not judging. We're not really. The paper, is that what you got at the Dollar Tree? Yeah, this came, yeah, isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And then make sure you get any pieces out of this, because if you leave a piece in your dies and you go to cut, it may not cut through in an area that has paper buildup. So always clean your dies for best cutting results. And I'm not saving these little pieces. You could totally save these pieces and paper piece them back in to another thing. Like I said, if we cut this out of a metallic and then put the black pieces in, it would be gorgeous. But I'm not doing that. We're just gonna chuck them. Chuck them. Chuckity chuck chuck. Okay. Into the waste bin. All right. I'm going to set this on the printer and hopefully it won't warpy warp. So now we're going to pick a section. Pick a section. We didn't even need this part. We didn't even need that. But your paper pad from the Dollar Tree comes with a little paper. This is actually like paper. With the designs that are in the thing, which I have used some of these. As you can see, I use Kendra's Card Challenge Card Cut Essentials, and I cut some pieces. I did that tie-dye one. I cut those pieces up. They're gorgeous pieces. You get like 2 of each piece. So we're gonna work with this one because it's gorgeous. Peggy Rose, hello. I'm thinking we're gonna cut some butterflies out of this one. But if you guys see one in, yeah, we can choose another one. But just some of these papers are really nice. This one is a pinkish red, although it might be coming off purpley. I don't even know. It's hard to describe. Pam, are you home? Are you finally home? So this is a tie-dye one we did use on another card. I mean, look at this. This looks like water. I have some sea critters that would look nice with this. We just looked at that one, and we looked at that one, and we're using that one. But check this one out. This one reminds me of malachite. If it was darker, like much darker green, that's just kind of what it reminds me of, like a stone piece. And then look at that. Look at that. And we just looked at that one. So many things. So many things. On the airport shuttle headed home. Hopefully your ride home is nice and safe. But like this would be a nice Valentine-y one. But this one is red. This one is red into like a salmon-y pinky color. But I'm still voting on, yes, this. And again, it's more of a cardstock, like cardboardy feel to me. That's just like, it's thick like the packaging that we get from some of our favorite brands. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Peggy. Peggy, I didn't know Peggy was with an IE. Did I? I don't even know. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside, and I think I'm gonna stick with the blue because there's not a ton of blue in this design, so I think it'll be fine. We're gonna cut some butterflies, and I know it's stark, but we're gonna tone it down. We're gonna tame that beast. Okay, but look, we get 2 pieces, so we're not sad that we have to use one. This would have been really good with T's unicorn card the other day. I'm just saying, she made the cutest unicorn stabby stab card on the planet. It has all the feels. It has all the feels. So my paper is a little bit warpy, and we're just gonna fuss it a little bit. Yes, you're Peggy with a Y, but the other one was spelled IE, and I was like, I didn't even know, because there are people, I guess there's people that spell it with an IE. But you're Peggy with a Y. So I just cut 4 of the wrong size circles. Oh no. I hate it when that happens. Okay, hopefully when we get this glued down, it'll stay put. But I'm gonna do some creative visualizing, like where I want this. And it's gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna cut it right out the dang center because it's my paper and I can do what I want to do, right? And I think that's backwards, so let's turn that around. I don't know, is that backwards? No, it wasn't. Don't mind me. I know nothing. Okay, so we're gonna do it like so. And you know what? Because of this bubbling, it's getting this shadow back there. I think we're gonna pop it up and just let it do its thing. But I am gonna take it right out of here because I like this dark green patch. I'm not gonna lie, I like the dark green patch. So we're gonna just take a chunk off of this side, pull that away so we don't muck it up. Okay, and then we're gonna cut it off the bottom like so, which we made this be, this was just under 5.5, so this should be okay. And then we gotta re-look because we put that there, so I need to cut this side here. And then this was just under 4.25. 4.25, just under 4.25. And then this should fit perfectly in the back. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love it when a plan comes together, right? And then we have these beautiful strips, which we could put on the inside of the card, or we could save and do a collage of strips later. Cheryl Jackson! She's like, hello all, almost on time, getting closer. We caught Cheryl Jackson at the end of my video. I was logging off and then I noticed her name and I was like, ah. But I hope you're doing well, Miss Cheryl Jackson. Yeah, Pam says, Jay, would have been better if we could have met up with you. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, this is the back. When you cut with a die, it does create a back because the cut kind of bevels. So you can decide if you like that bevelly look or not, and then just flip your die around to whatever you're looking for. But we're gonna open it because it was already opened. I have some super thin, but I don't think it's thin enough for the centerpiece. This is when black, yeah, it's too thick, but that's okay. We're gonna just run it down the side here. And yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Those are not my glue scissors, wrong ones. I do have a special pair of scissors just for my gluey bits because they don't get mucked up so easily. However, that dollar store foam tape, utterly ridiculously sticky, and that mucks up my scissors like crazy. But for $1.25 and extra sticky, not really complaining too much. It's just a little annoying. Do. We're just going around the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. And then we're just gonna put a little bit in the corner, not like it needs it, but we're just gonna do like right there. If we had the address, we probably crashed the birthday party. That would have been funny. Okay. So there we go. We're peeling. Okay, and then I probably should have peeled those ones first, but oh well. Live and learn. Okay, so then I wanted that down there so we could see it, and all we're gonna do is cross our fingers and hope that we can get this in here without a bunch of it hanging off the edge, which we didn't do too bad, although I did miss a little bit right there, but that's okay because we can just go in here and we're just gonna trim this little bit off because I don't want it sticking out. We're gonna have our card base with that little bit of white. Okay, and then we're gonna get this teeniest bit of white it actually you guys, the dye, the pressure, it made my paper go a little warpy, and that's okay. I just have to figure this out. Let me figure this out. I'm gonna see if I can cut a little bit off. I probably won't be able to. We'll just make do. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It's not what I want, but it'll be all right. And I'm going to use some double stick tape because I can. Because I have a crap ton of it. And I don't use it. So we're going to put some double stick tape on here. And we'll make it stay. It'll stay forever and ever. Amen. Okay. Bloop, bloop. And then we'll... Joop, joop, doop. Okay. One peely. Two peely. And yes, dies can go wonky. It's the pressure and sending them through. One of my new Kendras, because it is kind of flimsy, and me not remembering to put it, you know, fat side in first. One of my Kendra, when you put the two pieces of paper together after you cut it out, you can see it's not straight. But we don't care, because it's still fabulous. Let's put some glue on this because I feel like I need it to squiggle around a little bit. We're gonna make sure this is not gonna fall apart anytime soon. Ooh, and let's make sure we have it upright. You guys, I mucked it up yesterday. Let's not muck it up again. Ooh, did I get that in the first shot? It's close enough for me. Stick! Okay, cover our glue because we just cleaned that out. Put the foam tape away, which I need to go see if I have another roll of this one. It's almost gone. Go get more of that one. Put that one away. Put it away, put it away, put it away now. And then we're gonna chuck our little white backings that we chucked all over the place. So we're gonna pick them up and chuck them in the waste bin. Into the waste bin, into the waste bin. And there we are, super easy peasy, right? We have a cover plate and their patterned paper behind. This is really good to do with pattern paper you're not really fond of because it breaks it up and it changes the look of it, right? But we need something. We need something to make it go ba-boom. Ba-boom, ba-boom. I don't know. So these are the Brilliant Butterflies by Simon Hurley. And we can kind of look at the picture and see, I really like that one. And this one. Which one are you? That is not you. That is you. Yeah, we're gonna get, is that you? That's you. So we're gonna do that one, right? We're gonna do that one and this one, which is this one. We're gonna do 2 butterflies for now, only because I don't know if I want 3. I don't know. I don't know nothing. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the butterflies out of, don't lose you guys. You guys stay. You stay, you stay. We're gonna go, I like that there, and then we're gonna go with that there. Because, or maybe do I want to add it there? I don't know. No. I'm gonna go with that one. That's where I want it. And then, remember the tape we hung up? Hung it up on our shelf. We're gonna go into that green a little bit, I think. Right there. Okay. And because Gemini has a decent sized plate, we're just gonna pop that in there. And I am definitely gonna run this through twice because I have a feeling it's not gonna cut. I need to make sure everything's on the one side. Okay, we're gonna send it through twice. Mary Alice, how are you? I don't know why it was farting, McFartyson, but that's what it was doing. Where in Chicago? Okay, I have those. I love, oh, have the, yes, these butterflies, they're good. They're good. So I ran this through twice because, like I said, this paper is more like a cardboard. And yeah, so that's just what I did. So look at how beautiful that is. You know, you could with these, right? You could paper piece. Get over here. You can't see nothing. So look at that. Just look. But you could totally like trim this out, put this back in here, and then piece the innards back in, and then pull this out. It would be really pretty. Like, we can kind of see that look right here, where you would just have another card underneath. You could create some really unique stuff if you save your little bits. I'm just saying. So like here, right, we would put that back together, and then we would glue all those little bits down, and then we would take and just pull that piece, and then those would be there, right? Like, I think that would be pretty for all you paper piecing fanatics out there. But look at that, just two times cut right through. You just have to be careful because it can shift. Like, it got a little shifty right there. Oh, and I cut the wrong ones. Oh, you guys, I cut the wrong ones. But isn't it pretty? Well, crap. We were just, Miss Cordelia was just talking about cutting the wrong stuff. Okay, that's all right. We'll okay, please hold. Please hold. We got... Get off my magic mat. Okay, I'm so duh. Okay, well, we still have paper, so we're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I wanted some of that in there, so we'll put that there. We'll save these little guys for another project, because that's not what I wanted to do. Handmade by Gaz. Hello, hello. Not my night, says Cordelia, right? I've had a few of those. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna put that one there, and then it'll still be pretty. I mean, look at these patterns are just, yeah, I think I want it to turn that way. Okay, now let's cut these again. Shift everything down to that side, and then send it through, and then make sure our dies are empty. Oh, we still need them though, because we still need them. We still need them. Okay. Did it cut all the way through? Yes, it did. Will you let go? No, it won't. Said, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. And we could cut little things out of there if we want to, or we could just chuck it. But look it. Look it. See, This is what I'm talking about. We can make something. If we were more strategic, like we could cut this a little square and have the innards. I mean, look at that. Isn't it pretty? Oh, that one. Look at that one. Let me rotate it around. Oh, look at that one. Ooh, yeah, see? More things, more things. Okay. Thinking outside the box. Okay, so we're gonna yank that off. So that still turned out really pretty. But our problem is once we put that on there, right, it's okay. We need to beef it up. We need to break up that blue, right? Ooh, that would be kind of fun to do them in. Okay, I know you guys can't see, but if we put them in the center, and we'll pop one of them up, but we need to break it up. We need to break up that color. And there's a couple things we can do. We can either cut their innards out of black and bring the black in, or, which I'm hoping hey, where'd the other die go? Oh, underneath. Don't mind me. We're gonna use vellum. So we have plain vellum. It's plain. It's plain. Or we have some shimmer vellum, which lets even less through. I'm kind of digging that. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Okay, and we don't want them shifting, so we're gonna find that piece of tape, and we're just gonna keep them. Gotta keep them separated. But yeah, and you could do your shadow piece in whatever color you want, but I wanted to use more pattern paper, more patterns. Make sure that rolls in there, and then we're gonna send it through. Oh yeah, Jim, those would make cute little shaker windows, right? If we put some vellum in there and then do some shakety shakes. I mean, look at that. That is almost screaming to be a shakety shake, isn't it? And then you could put that on top. Ooh, we might do that. If we have time, we might turn one of those into a shakerty bit, which I have all the time in the world. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Flickety flick. Flickety flick flick. Look it. It's so iridescent and pretty. See, the die's just cut beautifully. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And then, look at how just... I know. Who gets excited over crap like me? I'm excited. Look, plain, bam. Plain, bam. These dies, I love these dies. Okay, so we need to make sure this stays put. So what we're gonna do, and I don't mind that they're curling up, right? I don't mind that at all. We're gonna get our super skinny tape, because I don't want to mess with glue. The glue is probably gonna give me a nightmare. So we're just gonna put a little bit of tape right on the back, right there. And just like so. Okay. Get our fingers. Peggy's like, I was all for the black, but I know, right? So we got that pushed on there and that on there. We're going to peel our little backers. There's that one. Now, this guy, he's really skinny, right? So we're going to have a little bit of the tape hang over, and we don't want it hanging over because it might pick up some things that we don't want to. So anything that's hanging over, we're just going to shove back on itself, like right there, and just shove it back on itself. And now we have none that's hanging over. And then we're going to put this little guy right about there. And then we're going to take this little guy and we're going to right there. And then we've got this nice cute layer, right? Because you can fluff those. Fluff it. It's fluffing wonderful. And then we're going to pop that guy up, and then we're going to glue that guy down. Yeah. Okay. And so we'll need a piece of tape for these. We're just going to get our big ol' okay. And then we're just going to take our big chunk of tape right through there. It's good sticky tape. I get my double stick tape on Amazon. You just find a double stick tape. If you're doing scrapbooking though, and you're doing photos, just make sure it's acid free. In which these days, most companies just make it acid free. But if you're backing your photos, anything touching your photos, you want to be acid free. Otherwise, in 10 years, it's gonna be all yellow and brittle, and we don't want that. If all else, use, you know, your acid free stuff. Maybe it costs more on the photos to your acid free paper, and then your regular tape to tape everything else down, if that makes sense. Make sure the, yes, we had to make sure the card base was up, right, when we put this on, which it almost wasn't. It almost wasn't. But let's get some foam tape on the, yeah. You know me. I'll flub it more than once just for the heck of it, right? Our Dollar Tree foam. Okay, we got Dollar Tree paper. We got Dollar Tree foam. This stuff, hey, talk about sticky. Wait, what side do I want that on? I think I'm just gonna put some tape on this side and see. I don't know if I need. Okay, so if I put the foam there, do I need another piece there? Yeah, we will. We'll just put one there. I don't know. We'll make it work. Ugh. Foil paper might be interesting. Yeah, like you could do all sorts of stuff. All the things. Okay, and then this one right there. And we just want to make sure that it's not hanging off. And oh gosh, you guys, I'm so bad today with the camera. Sorry about that. We just want to make sure they're not hanging off. But that nice iridescent-y color in our nice rainbow, and we can still see that chunk of green. I'm happy. And a little bit of green up there. I'm happy. But this would look totally different if we used this black. okay? For that pop, when you're making something that you just need it to be extra, okay, use your black hole paper, aka Ranger Black Heavy Stock, because Ranger won't rename it for me. I know, rude, right? It needs to be called black hole paper, because it just, I mean, there's no glare on it whatsoever. It's gorgeous black paper. And why are you guys so crooked? I mean, there it is. Isn't that beautimous? Beautimous, beautimous. Now, because we have a couple minutes, I'm going to take up more of your time because Jim did it. Jim did it. Ooh, you know what? Ooh, please hold. Please hold. What would it look like? What would it look like with oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, I think we need to put some gems in there, you guys. Little blingy blingy gems. Yep, I think we're gonna put some blingy blingies. Put some blingy blingies in there. Where's my glue? And my glue dries clear, so, oops, we don't mind. We don't mind if we put a little extra in there. They could at least put AKA black hole paper under, right? We're gonna start at this side because that's where I started. Oh, yes. Jemmy gems, Jemmy gems. Gem Jeroos. This card would need extra padding, extra postage, because, well, it's extra. It could be a hand-delivered one because, well, it's extra. If you put raised up gems on your cards, I do recommend that you just put a piece of paper over it, because the gems will poke through the envelope, right? Especially when they don't follow the hand cancel request that we put on our cards. Because my end, the girls are really good about hand canceling my stuff, but on the other end, I don't know, because it still has to go through another machine at the other end. And if they don't listen to the hand cancelies, oops. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look it. Oh, I wish you guys could see how shiny these little blingies. I got them at the Family Dollar or Dollar General. Maybe it was the Dollar General. One of them, Family Dollar. I'm pretty sure it was Family Dollar. For $2.99. These are just fingernail gems. Fingernail gems. Half of them are like yellow and the other half are like white. But not like yellow, like a rainbowy yellow. It's weird. Okay, but yeah. Gawk at that just a little bit. Just gawk. Gawkity gawk gawk. We're gonna take this and we're going to take we're going to figure out the best way think if we cut this, because there's a lot of space there, so I think if we cut it down the center. Now, if we were thinking ahead of time, I know, who does that? Thinking ahead of time. I want to be able to do a couple of these. This is when a slider trimmer would come in handy, which I have a daughter who likes my slider trimmer and has confiscated it, which is fine because I don't really use it. But how far is that? I think I need to cut a little bit more. We're just not going to go all the way down. Right? Okay, we're going to lose that one. We're going to lose that one because that's going to be right up to the edge. Okay. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Where'd those little scissors go? Right there. Don't mind me. So I only need to snip a little bit straight up. There we go. And then we're gonna cut about there. Hey, that's not too bad. We did actually pretty good with that one. Now, can we save another one? The way this one is, I don't like that. I think we can save this one though. I think this one's gonna give us a better butterfly. We'll go this way. Okay, yeah, see, that's gonna give us a little bit more too. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but you could cut your paper into squares or rectangles, whatever, and then put your butterfly where you want to cut it and send it through that way. Like, prep your rectangles first, then the butterflies, if you're prepping for this particular thing. You know, we can go that way. But I need to grab a piece of acetate. Is this, oh my gosh, you guys, look. This little chunk of acetate that I saved from another project is gonna work on this so perfectly. Coffee. Okay. So we're going to get our little choppity chop. Oops. Flippy. So we just need to take a chunk off of this. I think that should be enough. Chunk for you. And let's see if the leftover... You guys, the leftover chunk is perfect. What? You guys want to hear something really funny? One of my card videos for my hop, I made a shaker, and no joke, I built up the shaker, I got the shaker all glued down and everything, and I put the lid on, and I went to pick it up, and my finger like went in. I put the acetate on the wrong side, so it was like the shaker bits were on the acetate, and I had, yeah, so all the bits would have just fallen out. But I caught it and I fixed it, and it was fabulous. But just so you know, I do stupid stuff too. It's all good. And then we're going to use our thin tape. I like to put the acetate down with tape. It's a preference. It's a thing. It's my thing. But yeah, I don't even know how. I was like, like, where is the window? So luckily, I had used the Dollar Tree foam tape to use it up, and I was actually able to pull it off. I was shocked. I was able to pull it off and start over. We're just putting the tape down for the acetate, so I don't need it to be perfect by any means. Okay, we need the perfection when it comes to the foam. Okay. Foam. But yeah, I put my cards together upside down. I make shaker cards without acetate where it belongs. You know, I do these things. It's just funny. I thought it was funny. Okay, so that's a little bit long there. This is my 1/4 inch tape, which is really great, but that is definitely not 1/4 inch area. We're gonna need our skinny tape to get in there. And then again, where the tape hangs off, we're not worried about it. We're just gonna shove it back in on itself, okay? But for this little strip here, we're gonna get our skinny tape, our 1/8 inch, and we also have 1/8 inch foam because we're weird like that, right? We have all the sizes. Can't go wrong if you have all the sizes. I need to peel this back just a little. There we go. Maddie, thanks for hanging out with us. I need to clean my scissors after the stinking tape or the Dollar Tree foamy stuff. Finished the, wait, what? The dreaded die cuts apart. Done. Getting her die cuts apart. Or, yeah. That's what T's up to. Now where was that piece hanging over? Oh, it was on that one? Because I don't even know. And just get this off. And then we got our window. Is this the one for this one? Yeah, it has to be this one. Ta-da! Okay, so that is down. There's still some sticky showing, and we don't mind. We don't mind if the sticky is showing, like right here. It'll be fine. Ah! What's going on? Okay, now this one is where I got the tape hung over, so I'm just gonna fold it back on itself. And you just kind of grab it. Let the tool do the work for you. And then we'll check our acetate, because I do this too. We try our best, right? We try our best. But sometimes it still sticks out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There we go. Nope. There we don't go. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, so we have our little windows. Little windows. Okay. Should have put a piece of tape in there, but that's okay. Gotta go. Feed the puppers. Yes, feed the beasts. Feed the beasts. Okay, so then we need to make a well. At this point, okay. At this point, Pear Blossom Press. I would love, I would love it if you would come out with skinny. Does anybody know? Have they already? I need skinny foam tape. Where'd those glue scissors go? I might be running out of this tape, so I'm only going to use it exactly where I need it, which is on that one and this one. Now, this is where you need to make sure that your corners butt up. They need to be buddy, buddy. Buddy, buddy. Because we don't want our little shaker-y bits escaping. I'm going to use a bigger foam for that. How about this one? You know, we can probably get away with the bigger foam on that one too. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ooh. That is pushing it. We're gonna see. Just a teeny bit pokes through, so we're gonna call it good. We're gonna call it good. But we're just gonna make sure that our pieces butt up. We don't want no escape artists. No escape artists, please. And if you cut it a little bit over and then shove it, it'll be a really nice tight fit. And then I'm gonna do another piece like right here. And then we're gonna cut this at an angle. Okay, and then we're just gonna make like a little corner piece because we don't need it to fill in back here. Okay, by any means. But we're gonna make sure that sticks there. And then that end, that I think will be fine. I don't know. Let's just put one in there. Because we're needy. And we're being weird. Because why not? Nobody said I couldn't be weird. Let go. Let go. Okay. So we got that. We got that. You know what we don't have is we don't have a back color. So we can go through our scraps and see what we got. Maybe we have something that'll fit. Oh, that almost fits. That almost fits. But we do need it to be as big as this, per se. Do I even want... Do I want... Or do we just want to put it on white? Just have a little whiteness? I don't know. Let's see. Come here, card. That's kind of interesting, but it's just too... That might be fun. Do a couple of strips of color. That might be fun. And then we'll just use that as that, and then when we put that on, not that one. When we put that on there, and then the little shakerty bits would be behind it. I'm kind of digging that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some strips. Yeah, we're gonna turn, yeah. We're just gonna eyeball some strips. So we're taking a piece from another project, right? And I don't want them too thick. So I'm just gonna pull it through. Not too thick, not too thin. Little variation. I don't know how many I need, particularly not too worried about that. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I have, will that show through? Yeah, you know what? There's a red mark on there. We're just gonna put that on the back side. Let's grab some shakety shakies. I do not want Christmas. No Christmas shiggity shakes. Ooh, you know what? These are kind of pretty. Let's put some of those and some of those with a splash of those. Okay, and we're gonna put that right there, right? And then we'll do our strips, because then we'll know where to put them. Oh yeah, look at that, you guys. Oh, I think I like it. I think I like it. Mikey likes it. Okay. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna put some little bit of sequins. These ones like to stick together, so get off me. They like to stick to me too. A couple of those. A scoop of those. Maybe 2 scoops. 2 scoops. Yes, I just used my fingernail to scoop those out because I can. And then a couple of those. Don't need a ton. Don't need a ton. Hey, look at that. If that wasn't fabulous, we're gonna peel the back off. Bye, Pam. Have a good evening. Okay, and then I want my butterfly straight up and down, but the square, rectangle, whatever, is gonna be cockeyed. Okay. Now we should be able to do our little shakety shake. I could have done 2 layers of foam. It would have let my shakers shake a little bit more, but it is what it is. and we're not complaining because this was very last minute. And then we're gonna glue, I'm gonna put that one at the top. Do I have another skinny one? Yeah, we're gonna do you. And then we're gonna do 3 at the bottom. Yep, I like it. Okay, we're gonna get our glue. Rebecca, hello, hello. How are you doing? Thanks for popping in. We made a card at the beginning, and we're using the leftovers. Don't mind me. I just make stuff up as I go. Because, oops, you know what? I don't want it like that. Can we fix that? Yes, we can. Thank you. Oh, let's put a lid on that. I should have put this one down first so I knew the angle of that one a little bit better, but it is what it is, you guys. I am not perfect. I do not claim to be. Sometimes I wish I were, but most of the time, no. Okay, that'll be all right. It'll be okay though. We'll get through it. Apparently, we'll get through it with glue everywhere, but we'll get through it. There we go. There we go. Crafting with the extra bits. Now, we just, I thought something was falling, but no, it's just our little shaky bits. We've got glue. I don't even know what happened. Let's see if we can't rub that glue off of there. But no, whatever happened there wants to stay there. Let's see if we can get our sand eraser to help. Because it turned out really ugly right there. Sand eraser is like sandpaper. So, yeah. It's getting it. It's getting it. Okay. Much better than what it was. Because it was a hot mess. And now, we just open this up. Or no, not open. We got to close that. So that we can snip. Snippers. Now we're going to open it though. I don't even know. We'll go this way. I don't know what's going on. Let's try going up this way. Or no, let's try. Let's try something I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. We just don't want to cut into our card base. Should have used my glue scissors because now I got glue on my good scissors. Don't mind me. I'm just complaining. It's Monday. We get to complain a little. There. Ha 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 ha. There it is. Not quite though, because we need to put this in. Is this the one that goes in there? That is not the one that goes in there. Let's try that again. This one. That's the one. Okay, and then all we're going to do again is we're going to close our glue. Because, yeah, that's what we need to do. We're going to close our glue, and we're going to get out our super thin tape. Not the foam tape. Ooh, would that be fun? No, that's popped up already. We don't want that. You guys seen the skinny tape? I found it. I don't even know what it was doing. It's like unraveling. It was over there snaking around. Okay, yeah, it was snaking around and now it's not even sticky. We're just gonna chuck that little chunk. Chuck the chunk. Okay, come here, you. And we're once again just gonna put that on there. Tell it to stay, tell it to behave. Okay, and then we're going to snip it. Okay, and then we're gonna peel it. And then any of the tape that's hanging over, we're just going to shove it back up on itself. Ooh, that actually separated. Well, okay, fine. And then that little piece right there. I don't know what's going on right there. I need to cut that off. It actually peeled some of the paper. That's all right though. Okay. And then we've got our little piece of stickiness, and then we're gonna put that right in there. Something unique and different, right? But you could totally do this on purpose, right? You're gonna cut your squares or rectangles, circles, diamonds. I mean, these would be really pretty in any shape, right? Hexagon. You're gonna place your item in the center and then die cut it and then do the inlay, right? So just anything. Maybe you have a flower that kind of works like this, or these, like these butterflies. Butterflies are perfect, right, for stuff like this. But then we have it up and shakerty bits. Gosh, that really upsets me. I mucked that up right there. It's glubby. It's glubby, but you know what? It is what it is. And then we have our other one that we would do something similar. Okay. Or maybe just ephemera. I don't know. But it's getting started. I'm not going to finish it because I'm over it. I'm over it. I saw a post the other day that said, if I have a sand eraser in my hand, it's probably not the best time to interrupt me, right? Because you're already upset that you done mucked it up. Debbie J, hello, hello. Cats help it snake around the room. Ask me how I know. Oh, girl, I don't want to ask. That's why my fur babies, well, one of the reasons they're not allowed in the craft room. But, okay, so this came about because we needed butterflies for this. So if you want to see how we made this, you got to go to the beginning. And we used the Simon Hurley stained glass windows. Stained glass window. I do speak English sometimes. Just speak it however I want. But the Simon Hurley stained glass window with our patterned paper from the Dollar Tree. I know, right? And then we took the brilliant butterflies and we cut the base out of another pattern paper. Something that was a little bit darker, would definitely stand out against our pastel-y rainbow. And then we did a shimmer vellum to help cut back that blue. Because if we didn't, you know, it's an awful lot of blue and it just kind of bleh. But we put that nice vellum in there. That shimmer helps it stand out. Okay. So fabulous. And then we put gems in the circles. If we'd have had half gems, I could have put a half a gem in there. But we don't have half gems. But we did put gems in all the circles. In all the right places. And it's beautimous. I think it turned out really, really pretty. And when we cut these out, you know, that's the hollow spot right there, right? So we just we just glued stuff to the back of our card. You know, these boo-boos don't cost you anything extra. They are free, and whoever gets this card is going to have a glued on a glued on thing. Anyways, but yeah, so there it is. Little shakey shakes made from this, basically the throwaway, right? We've cut it out. We don't need it, but maybe it's something you want to do. And then we just put those little butterflies on there, and we just do the bodies, tape the bodies, so the wingies, so it looks a little bit more airy. Aerate. And if you didn't notice, Miss Dawn, I was wearing my ghosties. I was wearing my ghost today. And I was almost sad because I lost part of my ghost. It broke. It's separated. Gotta keep them separated. But no. Dawn, I fixed my ghost. And now I can wear my ghosties. So, I'm really excited. It's Halloween season. Close enough. Yes, I'm wearing ghosts. And it was hecka funny because I'm like, I can't find the ghost. Screaming. I can't find the ghost. Well, of course you can't find a ghost because it's a ghost. But I almost messaged you and said I lost my ghost in hopes that I would find it. And, well, I found it. So, and now they're back together. They're back together again. Just wanted to share that with Miss Dawn, that I get to wear her ghosties. But, yeah, if you guys don't know, Donna makes some really cool stuff. They glow, too. Yes, they do. They do. I don't know if they'll glow right now because, well, they might because I've been wearing them. Let's see. Look at the little ghosties. The little glow-in-the-dark ghosties from Dawn. They're so cute. But I put a bit of UV resin in just where the bottom bead thingy touches the ghost, so it's actually glued to the ghost now because it just popped out. The little stem popped out. But yeah, those are my little ghosties I was wearing today after I spent like 10 minutes looking for them, which thank goodness they were MIA because I was trying to clean up. I found a bunch of other stuff that I'd been missing. So, you know, it's fabulous. Like Deborah printed this really cute photo of me with a certain somebody, and I lost it. But she printed it with her little mini Insta camera. Look, she made it like a little Polaroid for me. She printed it so that I could put it on my project board that I made at Simon Says Create event. I sat there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get a spot to create this, and I made it. But yeah, so it just covers up the original piece. I pinned it with that. But look. But sorry, I needed to share that too because I found it. She printed it at Stampaway at the beginning of August, and I just now found it today. So, yeah. Yes, yeah, the ghosts are super cute. I would watch the video. I don't know if I would make them because, you know, I'm lazy. I would just say, Dawn, I need more. Dawn! You should make me baby Grogu earrings. I would totally pay you because I still have the pin with my Grogu stuff, but, you know, if he was a pair of earrings, I would totally wear baby Grogu earrings. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She made the cutest Grogu pen. Where did I... Where did he go? He's supposed to be right here. I lost my baby Grogu. Oh no, I put him with the other baby. Because I moved that baby. He was there. But look it, she made me a baby Grogu. Isn't it the most adorablest thing ever? But yeah. I would wear a pair of these for earrings. I'm just saying. I mean, how cute would he be from dangling from my ears? But yeah, he hangs out with my other baby. Ta-da! Okay, anyways, I'm done taking up. Yeah. Hey, don't even... I had to kill 3 more today. Like, what the heck? One was hanging in my printer that I just used the other day. Like, why are they making homes so fast in my stuff that I gotta use? I don't get it. I'm not digging the speeders. Anyways, I'm rambling now because, well, I am. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Making our cards for Pattern Paper Monday. And I hope it inspires you to do something, maybe a shakety shake, or if you have a cover plate, you know, a cover plate to help break up the pattern paper, like we did here with the stained glass one. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. But until next time, which would be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, you guys, come hang out with me. And then Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have our special guest, Sean of Manly Made Minute. He's going to come hang out with us and play with Anthony's Paper Craft Goodies. Next week on, because this Wednesday we're doing part 2 of the jelly prints. We made the jelly prints last week. This week we're going to make some cards. Next week is our Wheel of Brands and Names. So if you guys are excited for that, it will be next week. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Heather and Jim and Cordelia and all the lovelies that came and hang out with us today, like Mary Alice and Mary's Crafty Creations. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time right here on the channel, hanging out on the YouTube lands, or Friday on Twitch at 3. So, bye. I'm done. I'm talked out. Sherry D! Well, just a second. I'll leave in just a minute. Hi, Sherry D. How are ya? She says, thanks for the live. I tried to pay attention, but not able to focus right now. Aww. Okay, Miss Sherry D, I hope all is okay, but usually not when we see that. So if you guys could send good vibes, or as she says, if you do the prayer thingy, send them to Sherry D. She's in need. Girl, we're always thinking about you. Stay safe out there, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.